everybody. How you doing tonight? Thank you for coming, and thank you for your support. Like Michael said, it's a very, very important election, and it's very important that we're all here to support the causes, not just the cause, but the causes that are in this election, as well as the propositions, the many propositions that will be on the ballot on Tuesday. So first of all, are you all going to vote on Tuesday?
Yes!
Woo! Cool. Are you all going to vote for real change in Washington and California?
Yes!
Woo! Cool. Are you all going to vote no on 8 to protect same-sex marriage?
Yes!
I certainly hope so. Okay, cool. Well, my name is Gary O'Brien, as Michael said, and I'm an active volunteer with the No on 8 campaign. And I'm here tonight to remind all of you that in 2 short days, on Tuesday, November 4th, Election Day, we will all have the opportunity to do what's right and vote a big, fat, juicy no on Prop 8. Okay? This is a historic campaign. Check it out. Okay? This is a historic campaign defining a freedom struggle for a generation of gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender Americans. And on Tuesday, we will all have the opportunity to vote for full equality or turn back the clock, as we did last night for daylight savings, right? On equal treatment for decades to come. So much is at stake on Tuesday, everyone, and the time is now to put a halt to discrimination and fear, and truly embrace change and move our society forward. No matter how you may feel about the institution of marriage, no matter what your sexual preference may be, in the end, this is not about the label or the semantics of marriage. It's about equality. You know, it wasn't that long ago that discrimination was actually legal in California. Japanese Americans were confined in internment camps. Armenians could not buy a house in Central Valley. Latinos and African Americans were told who they could and could not marry. That's true. Interracial marriage was actually illegal not too many years ago. It's pretty hard to imagine in this day and age, isn't it? But it was actually very similar to what's happening to the gay community right now. Okay? It's discrimination, and it's not fair, and it's not right. Well, today, with only 2 days until Election Day, the sponsors of Proposition 8 want to eliminate our fundamental civil rights. And that fundamental civil right is the simple, loving act of same-sex marriage. Yeah. We have an obligation to pass along this message of fairness to our family, our friends, children, and even to our foes, to create a more tolerant and decent society. So by voting no on Prop 8, that's exactly what we'll do on Tuesday. We will overcome. Now, I happen to be a gay American. I'm totally outing myself right now. I know you guys think I'm straight, but I'm gay. Okay? Whatever. Okay? And I'm currently unmarried. Actually, I'm very single at the moment, in case anybody's interested. And I'm not certain if I'll ever experience a traditional marriage in my lifetime in this fine country of ours, but I do comprehend, as I believe all of you do too, that it's not my place, it's not the government's place, nor organized religion's place to tell other people how to live their lives or whom they can or cannot love. Hear, hear. The government has no business telling people what they can or cannot do in the privacy of their own home. My friends, oh my God, I'm channeling John McCain. My friends, we simply do not need this initiative. We do not need more government in our private lives. We do not need the Mormon Church from Utah donating over $8 million to the Vote Yes cause, when they don't even reside in our state of California or under our state's constitution. Excuse me, whatever happened to the separation of church and state? Hello? That's in the federal constitution. Why is this happening in California right now? This is total bullshit. Alright? Seriously, I can't believe this is happening. It's just crazy. Alright, so the opposition has been lying and planting seeds of fear to California voters in their ugly television ads in the past couple of weeks. Unfortunately, they appear to be working. Okay? Now let me make it 100% clear that not one word in Prop 8 mentions education. And no child can be forced, against the will of the parents, to be taught anything about health and family issues at school. Okay? This is a fact. California law prohibits it, And yes on 8 people know that they are lying and that they are twisting the truth and influencing the vote to a lot of people in this state. Also, nothing in Prop 8 would force churches to do anything. In fact, the court decision regarding marriage specifically says that no religion will be required to change its religious policies or practices with regard to same-sex couples. And no religious officiant will be required to solemnize a marriage in contravention to his or her religious beliefs. So in other words, we cannot force any church to marry anybody against their will. A lot of people believe that once Prop 8 is passed, that we're going to go in and change the church and change the schools and take over everybody, and we're going to turn all their kids gay, and all the churches are going to suddenly become gay, and it's going to become this horrible revolution. Like, that's the worst fucking thing that could ever happen, right? I mean, is that really such a bad thing? Lastly, this is not about 4 activist judges in San Francisco who suddenly decided to legalize marriage for same-sex couples. Prop 8 is not about courts and judges. It's about eliminating a fundamental right. Okay, a fundamental right. Judges did not grant the right. The Constitution guarantees the right. The proponents of Prop 8 are using an outdated and stale argument that judges aren't supposed to protect rights and freedoms. They're grasping at straws, they're using fear, and they're doing everything they can to vote against the queer. And I'm personally offended, and I hope you are too. Okay, in conclusion, Prop 8 is simple. Okay? It eliminates the right for same-sex couples to marry. It puts discrimination into our Constitution, and it's unfair, and it's outright wrong. This election is going to be a razor-thin, close election. I'm serious. I've been volunteering for the past month with Prop 8. I hosted a party with my friends a couple of weeks ago, and we raised over $2,000 at a house party. I've been knocking on doors, I've been phone banking, I've been talking to both friends and foes of the cause. I'm actually volunteering on Tuesday. I'm going to be a team coach for a group of us that are going to Beverly Hills and West Hollywood to pass out flyers to people to remind them to vote no on 8, not yes on 8, because there's a lot of confusion out there right now, thanks to our opposition that are calling people and saying, hey, do you support gay marriage? Yes, I do. I think it's fair. Great. Vote yes on 8. Well, you know what? If they vote yes on 8, they're voting against gay marriage, and they know it, and once again, they're lying, okay? So I'm very passionate about this, and I think all of us should be. So please tell all of your friends and family to vote no on Proposition 8 this Tuesday. And most importantly, clarify to one and all that it's no on 8, not yes, because there is so much confusion out there about which way is which, okay? It's no on 8 to support gay marriage, okay?
It's yes for hate.
And it's yes for hate. So please, vote with your hearts, vote for what's fair, vote with a conscience, and vote against discrimination. Vote no on 8, and if not for yourselves, do it for Ellen and Portia, damn it. Okay, I mean, Ellen and Portia, it's like the happiest day of their life. There's so many gay couples. I have friends that are actually married right now, and they're like, they can't imagine this being taken away from them. And there's no reason why it should, because everyone deserves the right to love another human being, regardless of their sexual preference. This is definitely hate, it is discrimination, and there's no reason why this exists. I can't even believe that we have to be here tonight and raise the money and spend so much time on this when there's so many other issues at hand. But unfortunately, the opposition did raise a lot of money once it was constitutionally recognized that gay marriage was fair in California. And within 2 or 3 weeks, they got enough signatures and raised enough money from out of state as well as in-state from the right-wing conservatives to make sure that this doesn't happen. And I'm sorry, I do take it personally, and I have a lot of straight friends that take it personally, and this is not just about affecting the gay community, but this is affecting the civil rights of Latino immigrants. It's affecting the rights of women. If the church gets so much power and actually can get their propositions and get their word into our Constitution, then it is going to eventually tell women that they cannot have an abortion. It's going to tell gays that they don't have rights. They're going to start telling us that we can't sleep or marry the ones that we love. It's what's happening right now. It's a really important proposition, probably the most important, even though I will say do vote no on 4, and do help the animals and vote yes on 7 while I'm here. Animal lover.
I think it's 2.
And why don't we all just say together as a little chant before I do finish, okay? Okay, I want to thank you for your time. And remember, let's chant together. Stop the hate, vote no on 8. Stop the hate, vote no on 8.